Welcome back to TV5 News at 9. It's time now for Design Time. We are here with Kathy KILBOURN at Tri-City Furniture. I'm so excited today. This is the first time I've seen Kathy in so many months.
It's
so
wonderful.
Good to see you, Kathy.
It's wonderful.
In
Thank
person.
you so much.
Yes. So much has changed.
Yes.
Since March.
Yes,
this
it
pandemic.
has really changed.
Yeah. Tell us a little bit about the furniture business. How have things changed for you?
Well, in the furniture industry, the pandemic has really taken a toll because many of those manufacturers are in the South, and so they were hit first like the rest of us, and then they were hit again. And so it's been difficult for these manufacturers to actually get their workers back into the plant. So that has really slowed down the production and has made it difficult for us to get new product. In the beginning, when we reopened, we were letting people take a lot of our stock, and we still do, but we were finding that we couldn't replace it, and so that became a bit of a problem.
So what would you say is the biggest problem facing the manufacturers right
Well,
now?
first it was the employees and getting them back in and figuring out how to separate them. Sewing machines were kind of next to each other in a factory as the pieces of material would come down conveyor belts. So they had to figure all that out. But now probably the biggest issue is them actually getting the components to build the furniture, because these problems have gone to every part of the construction. So the fabric material producers, they're having difficulty getting their people, so that slowed that down. So each of those levels have made that production go slower.
Well, Kathy, have all of your manufacturers been able to continue production, or has there been some
Yes,
lull?
they actually have, because I only work with American manufacturers. I know that the import companies do have a lot of product usually in, but now that we've been in this 4, 5, 6 months, they're starting to run low. And I've heard that the containers have come in, but they're being held hostage and not unloading them unless they pay some big dollars.
Wow.
So there's confusion on that end, but we're just seeing things slow down. And again, it's getting wood parts, getting metal parts, so that these manufacturers can actually build the product.
So when can we expect to see things running back as normal?
Well, I would like to say next week.
Okay.
But the rules keep changing, and we get calls daily from the manufacturer saying, now we can't get this, so we're going to move it out 30 days and keep our fingers crossed. And that becomes just another issue. Many of the special orders now are not coming in probably until December. And so according to how the rules keep changing, the southern states have a little bit more stronger rules than Michigan right now. And then to top it off, they're having difficulty getting drivers. So now they can produce the product, they can load it in a trailer, but there's a shortage of truck drivers to actually bring it to us. Many of the truck drivers were older, and they retired when the pandemic hit. They said, you know what, I've had enough. So every level from start to finish has been really confusing, and there's just not a lot that we can do about it because of that.
And that leads me to this question. So people I know are going to ask, what should I do if I want to buy something now? What should I expect if I want some new furniture?
Well, today I would say buy a piece of quality, American made, and get what you want. There's such great product available. Get the color you want and get it ordered. Don't settle for just a gray sofa or a brown sofa. Maybe that's what you really want and you could get it quick. I get that. But you're going to keep it a long time. And so for another 60-day wait or 90-day wait, in the realm of things, that's not that long. So get your order in, get what you want, and then be patient, because yelling at me doesn't help anything. Yelling at my staff doesn't help anything. And if you cancel your order, you go to the back of the line. And it really takes then much longer. You're going to be into next year to actually get what you want. If you've waited a little now, a little bit longer isn't going to be all that much. And I know we're home, we want something new, but you be patient and it will come shortly.
So that's what I'm hearing. The first piece of advice, pack some patience when you are looking for that new piece of furniture.
Yes.
Anything else, Kathy, that you'd like to say about this?
You know, it's great American furniture, American product, and we want to keep our people employed, and you know, this unemployment thing is just confusing.
Yes.
But those manufacturers can't just take Joe Blow off the street. These people are talented and have been doing this upholstering for years and years. I mean, 30 years and 40 years. They're great at it. So the manufacturers really want to wait for their best employees to be back in place. So that it all takes time.
Yes.
It all takes time.
Well, Kathy, thank you again, and thank you. I'm so excited to be back here with you again today.
Good to see you.
You as well, Kathy. And thank you for watching this edition of Design Time.